Well done, Emily. Thank you for sharing that with us. For the past 3 years, Austin Cannon has been an integral part and a member of the Beta Club. He's served as a president of the National Honor Society this year, and his exceptional academic achievements have garnered him awards consistently throughout high school. However, Austin's talents extend beyond the classroom. He's actively contributed to the chapel worship team, showcasing his commitment to both academic excellence and his desire to use musical abilities to lead others in the way of the Lord. Austin isn't just an achiever. He's an overachiever. And throughout his high school journey, he has been meticulously planning for this moment, aspiring to attain the honor of valedictorian. With unwavering determination, he has pursued this goal relentlessly, and tonight we witness the fruit of his hard work and dedication. Austin was named among the top 36,000 students to receive the PSAT NMSQT Merit Scholarship Commendation and received the College Board National Rural and Small Town Recognition Program Award. In addition to these honors, Austin is noted as an honor graduate. He's definitely on the principal's list, and he was named as the star student and is recognized as a recipient of the Bible Distinction Award. He is also a Kiwanis International Scholarship Award recipient, as he attained a numerical average of 95 or higher throughout his high school career. Austin has earned the honor to represent the class of 2024 as the valedictorian this evening, as he holds the highest core GPA. Austin is a Zell Miller Scholarship recipient and will be attending Georgia State University and Georgia Tech hybrid path to pursue a degree in engineering. More specifically, he's desiring to either go in aerospace or computer engineering. Let's welcome to the stage Trinity Christian School valedictorian Austin Cannon.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. Good evening, Trinity families, faculty, concerned parents, and bored siblings, quite possibly, but most importantly, the graduating class of 2024. As I was thinking about what I should speak about tonight, I was trying to think of something I could say that would be timeless, or some great advice I could give that would leave a lasting impact and endure. But then I quickly came to the realization that in the midst of a world which is rapidly changing, there's not much I could say that would. No fun story from my 13 years here, or any wise, unlearned life advice that I could give, or even any chat GPT response, you know who you are, could meet such parameters. So, me being a student maybe unhealthily obsessed with math and science, decided to tackle this problem from a experimental lens. So, students, just when you thought you were finally done, you've got one more assignment. Find the one true constant given a world of infinite variables. As humans, we are constrained to the laws of this physical planet, just as a character in a book is restrained to its pages. We're held subject to gravity, just as we're held subject to the law of time. And whether you've sat through Mr. Stell's lectures on space-time relativity or not, I think we can all understand to an extent that time is relevant to your position. If so, what you'll note that's important about that is you have to look at something outside of time for you to really gauge your position within the system. Otherwise, you're just trying to figure out where you are based off of a hypothetical guess. So we must look beyond our universe's laws to something outside of them, to someone who has power over them. It's in the same way that we often find ourselves getting this misunderstanding about reality and truth, because it's the same way we're subject to time, we're subject to relativity in our perspectives. There's millions of perspectives, billions in this world, 110 of which will be walking across the stage tonight. And if we were to take each one of these extremely varied perspectives and line them up on a trend line and try to find out what is the absolute reality, you're going to be deceived in the same way that humanity has been deceived time and time again, finding no reliable conclusion and no accurate data. But as Christians, we know that there is an absolute truth. And the best thing is we need not do endless speculation to try and find it. God is truth, and his word is truth. And if you so choose, that truth lives inside of you. It's in the same way that as we're sitting here on this field tonight, for one last time, quite possibly, that I'd encourage you to see that there's a lot of change that's about to happen. But instead of fearing it, take it as an opportunity, all of us, to say, there's a lot about to change, but hold on to the one thing that doesn't, and that's God. This is our chance to cling ever tighter to our one true constant in a system with infinite variables. I encourage each of you now to lay yourself down daily as you move forward. Take up your faith and don't just stop there, but run with it until the very end. To quote my favorite author of mine, C.S. Lewis, look for yourself and you will find in the long run only hatred, loneliness, despair, rage, ruin, and decay. But if you look for Christ, you will find him, and with him everything else thrown in. Friends, don't be deceived by your own thoughts. Don't give in to the ideas of this world. If you do so, you're surrendering yourself once more to bonds that have already been cut free by Christ. As born-again believers, you're not meant to submit to these false conceptions of this world, but rather hang on to the one true absolute, the unchanging constant. Once more, as Lewis said, if I find myself in a desire which no experience in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that I was made for another world. Class of 2024, do not live your life so preoccupied looking down at your feet to make your next decision that you forget to look up to he who guides your path. Let our God, the exclusive and ultimate constant, be the standard by which you measure your life and your decisions. To model this, I don't think there's any better way to close this last chapter of our time here at high school than to close in the same way that Jesus closed his chapter here on this planet. And that is the final commission, the Great Commission that he gave. Students, for the past 180 days, we have been saturated in these halls with prayer, faith, and lessons and teachings from the Bible. Therefore, class of 2024, let us go and make disciples wherever we may go, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, teaching them to obey everything that he has commanded us, and remembering always that he is with us until the end of the age. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin, for those reminders to stay the course and to remain steadfast in his absolute truth. At this time,